In this video we are going to discuss what are decision control statement in C language. So as the name suggests, decision, it means that whenever we are doing programming, we have options that either by this way or another way. Let us take a simple example that you are moving on a road, and at some point of time you have two different paths, and in that case you either have to decide that you have to go with path 1 or path 2. In the same case, whenever we are having a problem, in that case we have to decide that which option we have to choose. So C language provide majorly three kind of decision control statement, in which the first one is if statement, the second one is if else statement or else if statement, the third one is switch case statement. So let us discuss one by one what is if statement. So if we take a very simple example that you are a student of class 10th, let's say, and you have to decide that which career you want to pursue after your examination, after clearing your 10th examination. So you may say that if I get more than 80% marks, then I will choose commerce as my stream. So this is all imaginary thing. You can choose any stream, but let us take an example that in your mind that you think that if I get more than 80% marks, then I will choose commerce as a stream. So this is a type of if statement, that if some condition is true, on based upon that condition you decide something. So this is called decision control statement, and we will see examples of this if statement and what is the syntax of if statement, but this video is only for the understanding purpose. Secondly, we have if else statement. If else means we have two ways. If we say uh, in your mind you say if I will secure more than 90% marks, then I choose science as a stream, else commerce. That means if your percentage is greater than 90%, then you decide science as a stream. Otherwise, if your percentile are less than 90, then you will choose commerce as a stream. So these are two ways of saying something, that on based upon some condition you have two paths, that if your percentile is greater than 90, then you decide science as a stream, otherwise commerce as a stream. So this is the example of if else statement when you have two options. And the next one is else if statement. So whenever you have multiple choices, then you use else if for that case. Let us suppose that now you have cleared your examination and you have decent score in your 10th examination, and you ask to your father that now I have cleared my examination, so what gift you are going to give me, or what present you are going to give me. Let us suppose that. So you say that if so so else if statement we are discussing, that in else if statement, if you have multiple options, then we use else if statement. Whenever we have taken an example that if a student we are taking an example of a student, that if the student passed the examination with decent marks, and he is saying to his father that if I choose science as a stream, then you have to buy me a laptop. So this is the demand of a student from his father, that if I choose science as a stream, then you have to buy me a laptop. Otherwise, if I choose commerce as a stream, then you have to buy a new phone for me. And the other case can be that if I decide to take arts as a stream, then you have to buy a new camera for me. So this can be three options. Three ways are there, that if commerce as a stream, then mobile phone; if science as a stream, then laptop. Otherwise, if none of them is choose, then we can say that the student will take arts as a stream, then his father had to buy a camera for him. So this is the analogy behind the else if statement, that how else if statement works when multiple options are there. Another example is of decision control is switch case statement. So how switch case statement works? So this is a way of deciding one thing out of multiple things, that whenever we have 4 to 5 condition, then in spite of writing else if multiple time, what we do, we we put that in switch case, that whenever some your teacher is preparing your result and he have to or she have to give a grade to you, then what she do, that if a student is scoring more than 90% marks, then A grade will be given to him. If a student is scoring more than 80% marks, then B grade should be given to him. If a student is securing 70% marks, more than 70% marks, the C grade should be allotted to him. If he is getting greater than 60%, then D D should given to him. D grade should given to him. So in this scenario, you can see that multiple options are there. So in spite of writing else if multiple time, we use switch case statements. So this is how decision control works in C language. We will see each of them in a separate video. So this is it for now. Thank you for watching.